Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Maths by Naveen Kumar. Today in this session, I am just going to explain you about class 10 mathematics trigonometry exercise 2. In the earlier video, we already been discussed about taking the trigonometric ratios from the right triangle. To understand this present concepts, please do watch my earlier video. Now we will get into that exercise. Here in the exercise 1, the first question is, in a right angle triangle ABC, 8 cm, 15 cm, 17 cm are the lengths of AB, BC, CA respectively. Then find sin A, cos A and tan A. To find the solution, we have to consider a right triangle ABC, where right angle is forming at B and A is acute angle. It is been given that measurements AB is 8 cm, BC is 15 cm, AC is 17 centimeters. So we know that sine ratio is nothing but it is a comparison of opposite line segment to the hypotenuse of that right angle triangle. So sin A can be written it as opposite side by hypotenuse, whereas BC by AC, which is equals to 15 by 17. And cos ratio is nothing but comparison of adjacent side to the hypotenuse. Here adjacent side is AB, which is given to be 8 cm and AC is 17 cm. So cos A is equals to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So AB by AC, which is equals to 8 by 17. To find out the tan ratio is nothing but comparison of opposite line segment to that adjacent line segment. With respect to A, opposite line segment is given to be 15 cm, adjacent side AB is given to be 8 cm. So tan A can be written it as opposite side by adjacent side, which is nothing but BC by AB. So that is known to be 15 by 8 centimeter. We'll get into the second problem of the exercise. The sides of a right angle triangle PQR are PQ is equals to 7 cm, PR is equals to 25 cm and angle Q is equals to 90 degrees respectively. Then find tan P minus tan R. To find out the solution, again we have to consider a right angle triangle PQR this time. So here in this triangle, P and R are acute angles. Angle Q is a right angle. So here it is given that PQ measurement and PR measurement. PR is equals to 25 centimeter and what is PQ? PQ is 7 centimeter. So about to the triangle, only two sides are been given. So we need to find out the third side measurement with the help of Pythagoras theorem. So with the help of that Pythagoras theorem, I am just going to find out QR. So in a right angle triangle, we know that Pythagoras theorem is said to be equals to sum of the squares of the two adjacent sides of a right angle equals to square of the hypotenuse. So here PR is hypotenuse, PQ and RQ are adjacent sides of right angle. Therefore PQ square plus QR square can be equals to PR square. So I am just going to substitute the values which is given in the triangle. PQ is given to be 7, so 7 square plus QR square is equals to 25 square. So if you simplify, we get 7 square is equals to 49, 25 square is equals to 625. So we get the equation 49 plus QR square is equals to 625. So let us apply the transposition of 49 to RHS side. Therefore we get QR square is equals to 625 minus 49. Therefore QR square is equals to, we get 576. Then to find out that a QR, I am just going to apply that a square root of a 576. So what is QR? Square root of 576. Then how much we can get it? QR is equals to 24 centimeter. Now we got all the three sides of that right angle triangle. So what is the tan theta? Tan theta is nothing but comparison of opposite side to the adjacent side. What is opposite side of a angle P? It is RQ. Adjacent side of a angle P, it is PQ. And about to angle R, opposite side is PQ, adjacent side is QR. So I am just going to find out the respective ratios separately. So tan P is equals to opposite side by adjacent side, which is equals to QR by QP. So that is equals to 24 by 7. Then what is the tan R? The formula will remains to be same, opposite side by adjacent side, but the side measures will change with respect to R. So this time QP by QR, which is equals to 7 by 24. So I got tan P and tan R both ratios. So I am just going to simplify to find out tan P minus tan R. So tan P minus tan R is equals to 24 by 7 minus 7 by 24. So simplify this by taking LCM of the denominators. So how much we can get that denominators LCM? 7 into 24. And in the numerator end, apply that cross multiplication so that we get 24 into 24 minus 7 into 7. So by the simplification we get 576 minus 49 by 168. So if you simplify the numerator, then we get 527. So overall solution we get 527 by 168. Hope you understand this problem.